Afternoon, how everybody? Melanie, how you doing?
Hi, Tony. I'm good,
It's
thanks.
Christmas
Yep, it is.
in the Bahamas, and it's getting a little crazy. All in the street, running around the place.
Yeah?
Yeah, shut up. And then we, I don't know, we enjoying ourselves. Listen, people just getting crazy. You see the streets,
No, I
man.
live in the West, right?
Yeah, the streets.
So I
So
don't see the traffic, the
so
craziness.
much madness in
I'll
the
have to go
streets.
look for it.
Somebody get killed today, I think, right?
Really?
Yeah, by government highway on them.
Pedestrian?
Yeah, in front of had an accident in front of government high. Ah, boy, we
Mm.
just that person's not gonna meet Christmas, or they meet Christmas
Christmas
someplace else.
elsewhere.
Yeah, but that might be better where it is. But I
Yeah.
ain't gonna go to find out. You go. Yeah. But I gonna
Woo.
send a condolence to the family, and
Yeah.
it's tough at Christmas time to lose a loved one.
Hmm.
It's so sad that we must slow down, everybody.
Yeah.
Going just to shop, just to say, I got a gift for you.
So we're talking about right now the
This is crazy.
stress.
Yeah, it's
Stress.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
I didn't even know our topic. What your topic is?
Stress. Stressful Christmas.
Stressful
Christmas
Christmas.
stress.
Well, how we get there?
Look at how
Why you?
naturally
Why
it
you
got
fooling
there.
with people? Why you talking about people in their stress? That people in stress.
Well,
Listen, I can answer
Christmas
them
is a
people from last week.
beautiful time of the year. I just don't think that people have to go to the extent that they do in order to have a beautiful 24-hour period. Now, one like me, I celebrate Christmas from the end of October
Old school.
to the beginning of January. So I
Old
have
school.
quiet times,
Old school.
beautiful
You
times.
ain't living.
What you mean I live in?
There's people like you in the world that they just go through the world.
No, no. We journey through the world. We enjoy every
But listen to what you
moment.
say, journey.
Journey
You know,
through.
you know,
And
journey
it's
means
not the destination, it's the journey that the joy is in.
yeah. Also, journey
So
is
you see, like Christmas Day is the destination.
yeah.
The journey of Christmas is where you each day you just reflect, you enjoy the music, you watch some movies, you
Old school.
even eat.
Listen, that's old school. People gotta get drunk and fall down and
You
get
can
up.
eat fruit cake and all from that time.
Listen, people will fall down, get up, and get people nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I know the stress that the Junkanouas experience.
oh Jesus, here we go. Look where you going.
But anyhow, before we get into all of that,
Mhm.
better address the questions that we overlooked last
You
week
mean them people?
and the ones would have come up as a result of last week's show
You
as
mean them
well.
crazy people gonna ask me all about relationship problems? If they got relationship problems, they need to go to God with it. Why you asking me?
Because you are under the tree and you say that you address everything,
Well, I do. I don't.
practical daily
Well,
experiences.
let me answer these people. Since you want me to answer them.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody asked me a question. I answer them first. I answer that one first.
Okay.
What I know.
Hi,
About,
Marcy.
what I know about the relationship.
She said, I live in, I mustn't mind you.
Oh, okay. She old school. She living, but she old school.
I am living and enjoying it day by day.
Listen, let me tell you about she old school. Man, people having two man. She ain't got none.
Tony, stop talking foolishness.
Marcy
Stop
can say something.
talking
I know what she answered me.
foolishness.
But
I
look,
ain't have none, eh? Oh, okay. I must be seeing a ghost then.
yeah, something must be wrong. He hiding.
Must see a ghost.
But anyhow, so let me ask these people. They believe that what I know about the relationship. Let me tell you, this monkey business the Bahamas got around here.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all women got to stop this,
Tell us what monkey business
See,
you
don't
talking
ask me
about.
no question if you don't want to hear. Because y'all who asking these questions is the very one who got
Take
two
off
man.
running, eh?
Yeah, who got two man. Y'all, listen, don't ask me these questions. But I
So
can
let's
answer
add
you.
a question.
Oh, she won. What I know. And she's a God-fearing woman. She ain't say she's a Christian.
No, she's
You know,
God-fearing.
but you know why she says she's God-fearing?
Because there are different religions that fear God, not
No, no.
only Christians.
No. Because she's go to Neil Ellis Church.
Oh.
and then she would retire from the gospel. That's what kind of woman she is. She ain't no Christian, and that's why she say,
What you mean she ain't no Christian
listen,
if she retire from the gospel?
you can't retire from the gospel.
Of course you can.
No, sir.
You can retire from active duty. To say that you retire in your personal life, that's another thing. But in terms of what you do in ministry, pastors retire. Why laypersons
So what you
can't
trying
retire?
to tell me that God has a plan that you must retire from ministry?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't retire from your relationship with him. You can never retire. When
So-
you retire
so
from
all
God is
this
when
work-
you die.
So all this work you do,
Other
in-
people come along
no,
and
no,
they
no, no. All right,
continue
give me
it.
a chance. All this work you do to build yourself as one of the Bible-toting philosophers, you just put it down.
It's a different kind of thing. That's
me.
how you see it.
Yeah, tell
But
me.
retirement. Okay. When I was a active church participant, I served in a number of capacities, but after a while, those offices and stuff require preparation. It requires dedication. It requires all sorts of things from you, in addition to what you ordinarily do. You
I can answer your question.
retiring gives way for someone else to take on the baton and continue, because you don't just randomly get up and just go. You have a life, and the time and effort that it takes in ministry, yeah, just like how you dedicate to your income generating duties, you could retire from frontline ministry, and that don't mean that you're not a consultant or that you're still not doing one-on-one witnessing with individuals, but you're just not in leadership role.
But when you say retire, you know what that means?
Well, you see, that's the problem when people interpret retire. That's why like for me, I retired from government, but I'm not a retiree. I'm still actively working on the things that I want to do. I just not answering to government because I have moved into a new area. But because of the way the system operates, and because of the years of service I put in, it entitled me to retire from frontline service. But that doesn't mean I am retired from doing what it is that I do.
So, you telling me that all these people has faith in you, and all these people believe in you, and all these people need you for their spiritual upliftment.
And I need someone for mine.
So you just drop them because you retire?
And I don't think that is what happens when people retire from frontline ministry.
What do you mean?
It is a process. I mean, when I gave up all my positions in church, I was still involved in church. I was still doing things, but I wasn't leading.
That's your adeo. You wasn't the leader.
I wasn't leading,
Because-
but I was in leadership position prior to what I call retiring from leadership.
But
in
let
the church.
me don't
prolong that.
prolong
yeah.
this, because I have a different opinion.
I know,
You
because
have
you're
it-
looking at it from the fact that, okay, I just cut the cord and I have no more connection, but that's not what people generally do.
Yeah. So, but you notice when somebody retire in leadership, they always say, "What's next?" Okay, because they want to lead the people and continue to lead them somehow.
Yeah,
Okay,
through consultation.
but you never say. But you
through
never.
consultation.
But you never say what's next.
What do you mean by that?
You retire. You didn't say I'm going to be in the ministry and continue. You didn't say that. You say I retire and I turn it over.
Okay.
So I don't.
So that means that person has literally stopped,
I-
and there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't believe in that. I believe that's hypocritical.
I don't.
That's
think
my
so.
opinion. My humble opinion, and we even
People,
belong.
people
We
have a
even
right.
belong.
Yeah, people
We
have
even
a
belong
right
in that.
to do
People have
that.
right.
Because guess what?
People have right to do whatever they want to do. But
When Jesus
go on.
left this earth and went to heaven,
Mm-hmm.
he retired from earthly ministry.
But they seen Jesus.
Well, it's Jesus' work you're talking about.
No, no, but he and
So
Jesus.
he's the example.
Yeah. So he and Jesus work. He is Jesus by himself. Because most times most people selfish and they think about themselves. And I leave that there because I won't bore my show with that.
Yeah, okay.
Because tomorrow morning I could bet you $1,000,000.
You can get a call.
What? I get a call
You
and I
sure
get
you
them.
can get it tonight?
I can get it. I know them nasty people. Because they some. See, you don't touch. Three things in the country you don't touch.
Politicians,
The politician,
pastors.
my pastor, and homosexuals,
Oh.
lesbians. They will call you because they bold. They will call you. But you know, talking about that, oh Lord, you cause trouble here. Talk about that. My church, my people, my things, my all, and they will protect one. And those three organizations, they will protect one another like they're plague. They're great.
It's a brotherhood or a
It
sisterhood.
ain't no. It's a cult.
It's a loyal.
It's a cult that you can't see no wrong in this individual head in you. And you know what they can tell you? If you start questioning it, they can say, and then when they fall out, they'll say, well, didn't want to hate them at that time, or you know what? You don't expect me to speak up because I was a part of that, but I know better. But see,
Well, that is the
foolishness.
Bahamian way.
I know.
That is the
Some of them
Bahamian way.
You know what my mother used to say when I was younger? Boy,
They
go
say-
get me
you know
that
they call it?
switch.
You know what they
Get that
call it?
timing switch.
You know what they call it?
I need to beat some of them.
You know what that call it? They say you don't air your dirty laundry in the public. That's what that is.
Listen, ugly is ugly, and you can't change ugly.
No, but then guess what? You know what they say?
What is it?
Leave it to God.
Yeah.
Leave
That's the
it
trick
to
way.
God.
Only God could see me, and only God I have to answer to. You know what?
Each of us.
You know that might.
Each of us.
Hold on, that might be true.
It is true.
But when you play with people's minds on this earth,
But guess what?
you don't play with people's minds.
guess what?
Because karma.
But that is where the hypocrisy comes in, because people know that what they are a part of is not
It's not.
correct. Their conscience beat them. They can't sleep at night, but they still go back. It's like an addictive person who on cocaine or alcohol. They know it ain't good for them, but they just have to keep going back
I will
because
not get drawn
the
into those things.
The commitment that they make.
I want you to listen to this, and then I go back and say, I left as a president. I walk out, resign, and walk out. Ain't much people give up power. So I don't subscribe. Now, the reason I give them, I don't subscribe to things that not going right or well, or not going at all. I rather throw my hands in and move on. Because see, I ain't gonna try to be there and try to connive and try to backbite to get things. If I cannot take you to the next level, I out of there.
Let somebody else do
Yeah,
it.
because I ain't got time to mess around.
Yeah.
And who don't believe
Time
that?
to
That's the way I
waste.
live. And the proof is in the pudding. I don't have time to waste. Anything I touch turn to gold. Bam. That's how I believe. And that's how it's proven. Because if I go back in my show, because if I get one beautiful woman, put my hand on her, she can turn to gold.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have a good relationship. She gonna look good, and everybody can be talking about how interesting relationship, interesting woman, So I believe in development.
Okay.
Development of the whole thing.
Development, progress,
Yeah,
success.
Yeah, I don't believe in. I believe it's a nice little dog just show up
Okay.
in the background. Yeah, so I believe we are on a farm. I believe that you're supposed to have development and That's where we're supposed to be.
Progress.
Moving forward.
Progress.
Even though we got some people today so negative,
Right.
some people will just eat you alive. You don't see something? Start looking good. Or start looking like you prosper now. Everybody will know.
What's going on with you?
Yeah, what going on? You got a man? That's the first thing. Secondly,
Yeah.
secondly they say, well, watch now. They telling you look nice, but in their mind, who she thinks she is. See, that's behemoth. They'll tell you look nice, but
That's envious.
yeah, and they'll come after you. They'll suck up under you. So they now will find out where you getting your sauce from, where you getting this money to look good,
Yeah.
where you how you getting, and then they won't join your hairdresser too. Oh, really? No, she go to so and so. They won't go too.
So it's a copycat effect.
No, it's hatred. It's like they hating one another.
They don't want to be you.
No, it's like the black crowd syndrome. Everybody in the basket trying to get up to the top. So everybody trying to knock somebody down to get up to the top. And it's so sad. That's what we live in, the kind of culture we live in. And Christmas, let's go back and show. And Christmas supposed to be good. So I can answer them people. First of all, let me answer. Let me answer this first. Love is only a small part of a relationship. You think love is the big part because that's what we're taught. That's where we grow up, and it says, "Love conquer it all."
Keep talking.
But that is not true. Action. And then people say, "But you love, and your action is love."
Well,
Go ahead
it
now.
should be love.
Most time people could act just to get your attention. People could act to get what they want for a period of time.
Okay.
Okay. And the old rule we say, you want no me come live in me, right? All right. So somebody could act for so period of time, but the truth, when they come live with you, you know the true story.
Yeah.
And so there's so much times like this love, we hold on this love as it all. But what go on.
Again, when we talk about love from a relational perspective, male, female, or intimate relationship, most people has this fairy tale concept that everything is perfect, everything is happy, everything is, but true love stands the test of time when you live with that individual and you get to know the real person. Because yes, we all are polite, we're considerate, we're kind, we know how to speak nicely to people, but that's the best of us. But then now, when you go and live with somebody, you now get the whole of that individual. So you see the best, the worst, and the in between. So
Okay. See, let's go back to my love thing. Let's go back to that. I'm finished that because that's the question they asked me. I want to answer them. So I want to answer her to let her know, but this love, watch out for the love. I talk, but love, that love can get you, that love talk can get you in trouble. Let me show you. And I can answer now. And I can use Melanie as an example. See, Melanie, if me and you dating, and me and you supposed to be in love, and what I did is always do what I do. I do all whatever I could do. But let me ask you a question. Answer this question. You answer for me, and then I'll answer a question. But if I stop doing it, then what?
if you stop doing it, then I will begin to wonder why you stopped. I will try to find out what is the problem. Now,
Oh, go
like
on, go on
you
that
said,
trend. But-
like you
so where the
said,
love gone? Hold on.
No,
let
like
me answer.
you said,
So where the love gone?
the love
When I stopped doing
might
my,
have been that you were only doing it for a period of time until you get me comfortable.
so what you
or
saying?
hooked.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
So what you saying? That once I stop doing what
Mm-hmm.
I supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
you can start questioning me
I will start
or questioning my
asking.
love.
I'd start asking what has changed.
Right. Okay.
I will try to find out what has changed
Yeah,
that
but
caused you
right.
to stop your expressions of love.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna.
So where it gone?
It ain't gone nowhere.
If I
It's
put
just
it,
that you stop. You
but if I
stop.
put, hold on. If I stop doing, I do.
Right. See, if I consider the things that you doing to be loved, then that's the problem.
That's the point.
But
Because most people consider the things I do
as love.
instead of loving me, instead of having love, a genuine. That's why I say don't fool with that love. That love only talk. If I stop doing the things that you love me doing or you expect me doing, then you can say you ain't love me no more, right? Most people say I no need to love you no more because you stop. So it ain't love. See, don't fool around with that love. Fool around with my action. People call it love.
But so the action is again the things that you do.
It's how I make you feel. My action, what I do, how I talk to you, how I relate to you.
Right.
Have nothing to do.
With what? So there is the how and the what of love.
There
so
you go.
stop focusing
On
on the
the
what and focus on the how.
Right. And that's the
Okay.
question. I answer your question. So I hope you got deep. Melly, you breaking it down good. You deep, you know. See, anybody can tell you they love you with their mouth. Anybody. So I answer your question. That's what I mean when I say don't fool around with these people who say they love you at Christmas time because they only looking for what they could get or what they could give for what they could get back. So don't confuse it.
Well, I think last year we talked about
Yeah.
not getting into relationships, new relationships
But
around Christmas.
most women love relationship at Christmas because they don't want to be alone. So, and when, see, listen,
So that's where the stress comes
yeah,
in.
that's where the stress, and that's where your stress is coming because when Christmas gone, all the fun and the fanfare and all that gone, that's why I say when they stop, what happened?
But Tony, what people have to realize is there's nothing wrong with being alone. I'll tell you what.
Plenty wrong with being- What you mean
nothing,
nothing wrong?
There is nothing because you have family members.
Family
You
can't
have
put no,
friends.
family
The only
cannot
thing
make no place for no a man or woman who in love. Family
I'm
had no,
talking about Christmas time now. Christmas time is the time when, unless you're looking for somebody to say, "Oh, this is my boyfriend," or "Oh, this is my girlfriend."
I looking see you're looking for somebody to hang with, to be around, to
To
feel
have
me
sex,
special.
that sound like
You know,
because you could be around
sex had
family
nothing
and
to do with it.
friends.
Sex had nothing to do with it.
So therefore, you don't have to get into a new relationship that will
It-
take you down the path of
It
intimacy.
will not go well to some people if they don't go and have somebody at least they could go out with,
You could go
talk
out with
to,
friends.
hang out with. Listen, you could. That's not the same.
What is the difference?
The big difference is this. My heart.
The only difference.
Hold on. My heart will be full.
Your heart could be filled with laughter, joy, fun, and everything else. The problem
I don't
is
want my head full. Because I can't use it now. It's fun.
Anyhow, let me see what this person say. Because Denise Battle, don't tell me you love me. Show me. Okay.
All right. But Denise, you see, there's a lot of time where people will show you that they love you.
But
that's just to-
But then that's showing, See, like she said, don't tell me, show me. So in essence,
So if I give you-
it's not in giving things, it's giving of yourself.
Exactly. So if I give you things and then pull it away,
Mm-hmm.
and I pull away, no, let's say I stop doing the
Stop
things.
doing, right.
You know what? You can start questioning me. Right away, you can question what happened, or why he ain't doing this no more, why he ain't paying my mortgage, or why he ain't paying my rent, or why he ain't doing, why he ain't, you know why? And
I
then
mean, he taking care of you.
Yeah.
That's a parental.
no, I'm just saying. I
spousal.
just use it, yeah, because some dudes do it.
Okay.
Some dudes see, because no way a man see you struggling, and he got the means to help you, he ain't gonna help you.
Okay.
So when he pull, see, because when he pull that away, he want you to crash.
That's what most Bahamian men do when you break up with them.
Yeah, but why not? Why should you spend my money and
But
me and you
that,
ain't together no more?
but me and you may not be together, but we have children. That's the fact. If me and you ain't together and we don't have no children, that's fine.
But you,
You don't have to continue to
but you
do
want them
that.
children and I want them children.
Stop talking foolishness,
I only want
Tony.
screw. I'm chilling
Nothing
you.
is wrong with being alone at Christmas. Thank you, Denise.
Listen, I only want screw. You want them children. You should protect yourself.
That is a topic for another day.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
Christmas
Most
stress.
most
So,
time the niggas
again,
don't even get it off. He ain't
yeah.
all that. Okay.
All right.
All right,
And
now, let's-
so therefore now
Therefore.
we come right back to
Same
it
thing.
in terms of being alone at Christmas or not having a significant other at Christmas, because when most of the babies in the country born 9 months after Christmas.
Yeah,
So
but-
why you need to be with somebody? Why you can't be with your family, your friends? Why do you need to be with someone of intimate nature?
I might
I
just-
can't even say the opposite
Yeah,
sex
but
no more.
I may just want somebody to have a baby for me.
You just say man ain't want no baby.
No,
Stop
man ain't
talking
want a baby, but I am
foolishness.
saying the woman might just want to have a baby. So,
So she just grab any bloke.
but that's what women do.
No, that's not
You
what women
okay?
do.
Don't tell me that.
That's not what women do.
Let me tell
Women
you what women do.
select.
No, that's not.
Women
Women
select.
see you as capable of having finances, could taking care of this, could be the good husband for my child. I can hold on this one. This is my time. I gotta do it before my clock run out. I can hold this down and get this done. This the man.
Well, but that wasn't a random selection though. That was somebody she was watching for a bit,
It didn't matter. They do.
and she developed. It matters because
Listen.
it. Why I said that
Loving-
was because you said
Yeah.
Okay,
But loving.
Don't write us off so
Hold on.
cheaply.
Oh, y'all, some of y'all sell cheapy yourself. You ain't nobody gonna write y'all. Y'all do it yourself. Woman love
Oh God.
love men, and woman makes men happy. And my next answer, man, to somebody else. Woman makes man happy. Men do not have the patience.
To make women happy.
Most men don't have woman. They don't have woman mind. They don't have that mind. They want to make money. They want to get their business running. They don't have that time. So when
To pamper women and
Yes,
raise
some
children.
men. Yeah,
Pamper women and raise
they don't have that
children.
time for that. They're about to
Hit and
accomplish,
run.
yeah, and accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. Their goal is to be
Successful.
yes, and they got to do this because this is the only way you can live in the world. You got to be. This is the mindset.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't think about tomorrow. They just
Right.
think about here and now. Women think 5, 6,
Yeah.
10 years down the road.
So
You know?
let me answer Jennifer. So if you find that type of guy who on that road, he only want to give you
A
couple
good time.
dollars, yeah, a couple dollars, and he running.
He's a good time
He only
guy.
see. Let me tell you, you like a credit card. Let me tell you, and always in his back pocket, and he know when he ready to pull that out. That's all you is. And when he finished with that, he put it in his back pocket.
Is that for all men?
No, that's not for. Don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try that. Some good men around here. But
So how would she know? Because I think most women want a good man. A good man. So tell her then what are the traits that she should be looking for in a good man.
see, a good man developed in time. A good man, you see, if you just decided to get a guy and say, "Oh, he's a good guy," and he
Well,
give
he
a couple
look
days,
good, he
yeah,
talk
and
good,
couple
he
days,
smell good.
No, that it don't work like that. A good guy develop in time, so you have to watch him, work with him, develop with him. See, ain't every guy come from the garbage, you know. Some guys end up to be garbage because what they experience. Sometimes woman or man, to have bad breaks. That's what we call it. And so they develop a boyfriend, your girlfriend, kissing somebody in the food store. And then they see you and they run. They will swear on their Jesus that you ain't see them. It happens. I have friends who tell me it happened. They swear on their Jesus that you ain't see them. And they will go get the Bible and tell you they put their hand on the Bible and it wasn't them. Now let me tell you why. Now, let me tell you what that all about. That all about because they making you think you illusional.
Sometimes y'all do see things.
Yeah. So and then you start, when you go home, guess what you do? You start questioning yourself. You say, but that look like him. I ain't think that was him. But I'm telling you, because the story he gonna tell you at that time, he can tell you where he was, and you could ask Daniel and him, and Daniel were together, and Daniel with this, and Daniel and him, and he'd come where he'd been to the store with Daniel and this and that. They even probably have pictures where he been Daniel. That's a man.
So what was the question that Jennifer asked?
The question was, how did she find a good man?
Oh.
You could find a good man. There's a lot of men. But I believe, this is my belief, you could make a bad man good. Now that's kind of screwed up there, I know. But you could make a bad man good. I believe, coming to you, Jennifer, I believe is the way you treat this man. He walk with you the way on God now you treat him. Not all, but majority. Because if his experience with Melanie will be different from yours. Melanie might wash his feet. You might just cook your food. But he loves his feet washed. So he might adore Melanie. Because Melanie is doing the things that got him all worked up and feel love. So a good man is not hard to find. A good man could become a bad man could become a good man if the way you treat him. Because I could tell you from experience. Let me give you experience from me. See, this serious talking. There's certain thing in a woman I like. There's a certain way I like a woman to answer me. I don't like a woman who's aggressive. So if you start muscling me, I can start muscling you. And if you muscle me too much, I can think you try to wear the pants. So I can soon get rid of you. That's just how man operate. In that same line. Not that, probably, but that's basic what it is. So if he have a rowdy, biggity wife, and you come, this is how sweetheart develops. Sweetheart find his weakest point. They work on him. Every day he go to the bar, she say, oh, you want some ice? He buy the drink, she get the ice. When he go home, he say, honey, get the soda of the fridge for me. You know what she say? You sitting right there, you go get it yourself. So the little things turn to be big things. So a good man could be developed is how you treat him.
So basically, what I am hearing is that this man is already naturally good, but because of the responses that he get in one relationship versus another is why he work better with one partner and one partner comes out on top because of the
Why
compatibility.
Why you think men get sweetheart?
I guess because they don't feel loved where they are.
And every time men get a sweetheart, you know how we get his sweetheart? Because what? His lip. Words come from his mouth. What he tells her, and she tried to accommodate him. Man always talk about their wife or talk about their girlfriend or something
When they're not happy.
when they're not happy.
Yeah.
And so the person who they talk to, who they're developing it with, understands and do the things that he likes. Even if she never done it before, she start conforming into what he likes. And in marriages don't have to break up, you know.
You know,
Because wife, husbands, both sides, could adjust. See, we so hard and fast in our own mold that we would not stop and say, you know what, Melanie don't want me go down the road. You know what, Melanie think I going to my sweetheart when I go down the road. So you know what? So instead of stressing Melanie, I ain't going down the road no more. I can stay home. Just a little bit of adjusting. Even though I don't do nothing down the road, you know. But Melanie think I doing something down the road because that hurting her inside. So all I have to do is probably adjust my way of operation and help. Compromise.
Denise, it sounds like you don't want a real woman. You want someone to dominate. And not all men are like that. So
Yeah, but here's the problem, Denise. I can answer you now. I really don't want nobody to dominate, but I think a woman should be subject to be submissive. I think a woman, when she is submissive, she's very beautiful. This is how I get it. And when she listen, she could teach me. See, I might be the one who been aggressive, stupid, but once she listen, she could come back down there and say, honey, but X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
X, Y. See, but if a woman is not listening, and I'm aggressive, she battling me, battling me.
Yeah.
There's nothing, it could be all this tugging.
That was what I was about to say earlier when you made the comment about, the way that one person does something versus the way another do it. And I wanted to disagree with you about the fact that the woman is conforming. What I find is that, just like you said, it's the nature of that individual. Some people, because of their past experience, they are battle axes. Whereas, even those who would have gone through troubled, bad relationships in the past, when they meet someone, especially if they have sense enough to move away from what I would call a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship, and go in another relationship, her kind, gentle spirit is not broken. And so no one should be able to cause you to turn into a monster. So if you encountering somebody who is aggressive, who is combative, who is resistant to what I would call agreeable coexistence, that person is not the person that you need to be away with, because they have some internal issues that they need to resolve.
And a lot of times in marriages, the woman want the man to lead. It comes on like the man is being aggressive or over aggressive.
Well, there are some who
Yes,
are.
but woman wants the man to lead, because woman don't want no man who can't lead her. She have a big problem with that.
Yeah,
because
but she
will
want a
dominate.
gentle giant.
Yes.
She didn't want no. She didn't
But
want.
if you gentle with some woman, you'll end up in the garbage. They'll run you in the garbage.
But guess what?
They will.
Guess what?
They'll
Tony?
broke you. They will immoralize you.
That's the kind of people
Because
you walk away from.
But
Those are the kind of
but
people
man
you
is a
walk
fighter.
away from.
Man is a fighting man.
Yeah, but
They
guess
ain't
what?
walk away. They battle that.
At
Woman
the end
walk
of
away.
the day,
Man
at
will
the
battle
end of the day, do you know that is stress?
Yeah, mental.
And that mental stress negatively impacts you physiologically. Do you know that do you know the health state of our country as it relates to high blood pressure and diabetes? They say out of every seven, no, I think it's out of every 10 persons, 7 persons have a disease, either high blood pressure, diabetes, or a combination of both.
But that's stress.
Right? That's stress.
Yeah, ain't nothing to do
So,
with
and
it.
it's because you are
That's stress.
remaining in stressful situations that you can't change nobody, you know.
No.
Even God cannot change an individual's. Even though we have this tendency to say leave it to God, we have to go to God. We have to spend time and we have to surrender. He doesn't take our control away from us. So
Go on.
when you are in a relationship with another human being who is unreasonable, who is aggressive, combative, negative.
Run for the hill. Run for the hill because you're in trouble. Because you will... Listen. Women out there, especially women. I start calling you, or some of you are so stupid, but let me change that word, because Mel don't like that word. But women out there, when you in those kind of relationship, run for the hill. Because they only get worse. They don't get better. As it go, it gets stronger. And start with physically. Start with words. Then it starts with action. And then it goes into physical abuse. And then it goes from physical abuse to mental abuse. And it keeps escalating. Because the more you could take, the more I could give. That's what it is. But
So when you talk about Christmas now, right?
Yeah, we're going back to
everybody turns a saint at Christmas. Everybody has this giving.
Yeah.
And that is where some people are misled. They perceive, and so now because Christmas is a festive time and this person is showering all these gifts, Christmas over, the bills gotta get paid and trouble starts.
January 1st is where the tests come.
No, it may come a little later, like about the 10th.
But January.
The 10th and onwards.
Now, I can do something on the show. And you can crack up, but don't crack up on me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
And I can throw some things at you. You can act like my girlfriend or wife. Don't forget that.
Okay.
You acting like my girlfriend or wife. Folks, here we go. Watch this. And I can answer this is asking somebody question. You ready?
Yeah.
Don't go to the picture. I want you in the picture. Don't stay in the picture. Come this way. Yeah, stay in the... there you go. Stay in the picture. So I walk in the house.
On the spot.
Me and you married. I walk in the house. And I want you to be precise with it. Don't be precise with answers. Even if you go off, you just answer it.
Okay.
But answer it truthfully.
Okay.
Ready? Do you love me?
Yes.
Why you love me?
Because you're a nice person.
How nice?
Very nice.
Explain nice. Explain what you mean.
Okay. You are patient. You're forgiving. You listen. You ask questions when you're not sure of what it is I am saying to you. You do small acts of kindness on a daily basis, and you help around the house. I don't have to ask you to help. You just pitch in. You ask me about how my day was, and you listen when I give you the answer. And you help with the children, and you don't allow our bills to be paid. You don't allow our children or me to go hungry or naked, wear clothes and everything. You know, you are a good provider.
So when last time you sex with me?
Last night.
And did you ask me anything? Why you having sex with me?
Did I ask you anything?
Yeah.
No.
Did you tell me anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you tell me what you tell me? This last night.
That
Me and you married now. Don't
yeah,
forget.
that
Stop. Keep
that
going.
you are a very passionate lover.
Okay. Did you tell me when the last time you tell me you love me?
This morning.
What time this morning?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Now, you check that.
Okay.
That's the key. Everything you did and everything you said about me, but you didn't say you love me until I asked you. Now, what happens in relationships all the time? It's everything that matters to them.
To the woman.
Yeah, everything that matters to them.
Right. But nothing that focus on the man and what makes him feel loved.
There you go.
Oh.
And so I did that. Most time, you surprise me. Let me tell you when you surprise me. When I asked you, do you love me? Most times, people will answer this answer. Why you ask me that?
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Rather than actually giving
Exactly.
an answer.
And then the next thing, if in relationship, they asked you, they say, well, you asked them, well, why you ain't hug me for a couple of days?
And they say, why you could have hugged me?
There you go.
Why you ain't hug me?
See,
This
see.
thing goes both ways.
Yeah, see, that's the foolishness. That's the game. see, because hold on,
But
hold
it's
on.
a real thing.
No. Yeah. So now that answer I'm going to the next to answer the person. Now I answer the
right.
That is the answer. The problem is people
Wait for the next person.
always waiting for somebody else to embrace them, to tell them they love you.
Right.
They don't come up. Why your husband don't make you feel special? That's the question. That's what you asked me. I just was showing you the back and forth. And what you will get is always
What
you
give,
could have do it.
You
And
give.
you could have
Yes,
and
yes.
you could have and you could have come. I lay in the bed and you could have made love to me. Would you let me lay? It don't work like that. Relationship
two-way
love,
street.
It's a
It's a
two-way
two-way
street.
street.
You, see, and this is my last. As my last person I answered, so we can move on to the show. But
Well, actually, the show is just about ended.
that's fine.
and-
That's fine. That's fine. But we see you want a good man, a good relationship, or this, that. But you only ain't worried about you. You only worried about what the man didn't do to you. You're not worrying about what you did.
do.
What you do to help
Yes,
this,
yeah.
to help this man to do to you.
Yeah.
See, we gotta stop being nearsighted.
But you see, Tony, I have to
Back
backtrack
me up. I
and
don't
say,
mind.
just like you have identified a couple of shows back, men pretend. You hear you talk about the act earlier in the game, acting.
Yeah.
Men have to be consistent. Don't start something with a woman. If you are the one who want to be laid on rather than lay on her,
Right.
then you don't start laying on her. You let her lay on you. Because guess what? That's why when you get tired now, because this woman keep demanding more and more and more of you, that's because you started out. Don't start what you are not prepared to finish. In essence, be yourself.
Yeah.
From
From day one.
From the jump street.
See, because that is it, Melanie. You said it. Be yourself from day one. Continue being yourself. Because, and I can tell you, I can come with something. I got something. If you go to bed with this woman from the first time and the cushion ping wasn't good, leave her. Why you staying there? You can't make that. Man, she's a nice woman, but you know this is what you don't like. You don't like this. So what you gonna do? Keep her
To thyself be true.
yeah, keep her arms length, and then you're gonna look for somebody else, and then you're gonna lie to her and play her like she's a toy. We men do this. We do. So if you don't like somebody, be honest.
Yep.
It's too much time we are not being honest, and then the poor woman believe us and believe in us because I catch this good guy, and I got it. Man, he's handsome. He work. He this. He that. So you got this whole. You see, because you all only see far, right here. Woman only see right here. So you only see all these pretty things, but you ain't see what coming. You ain't see what behind. You ain't take off your shoes in front of your foot stink. You ain't see that yet. The reality. See, all of this is it's.
Don't buy until you then inspect the entire property.
So go back to the question. Sinead asked me about good, good man.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. All the same thing.
Yeah. So it's
Same thing.
basically taking time to know the
Take your time to know the
individual.
individual.
And then
And there's no
stop
man is perfect.
settling.
And
Stop settling.
no
Men
man is
and
perfect.
women settle.
So,
You see, it comes back now to the marriage vow, for better, for worse, in sickness and
boy,
health,
rich in it.
until death
And
do us part,
and all this
richer
breaking
for
up
poorer.
ain't necessary.
And people ain't paying no attention to that. People are not paying attention to that. So before you make that vow, know that the man foot stink, he breath this get stink, he armpit get stink, he clothes get dirty, he lazy, he drop his clothes all over the place, and the man need to know that the young ladies, they drop their underwear, they drop their sanitary pad, everything just nasty, nasty, nasty. And then at the end of the day, the sex good. So once the sex get bad now, then you see all the
these
faults
things,
with the
everything.
woman or the man.
And before we go, Melanie, you gotta start it off. I leave it to you. You gotta tell me what category so I can tell you who can win. In the
Oh, the junkanoo.
I can tell. I can.
Christmas
this
stress.
is Tony. This
Evoking
is
stress.
under the tree.
Prediction.
Prediction for the Boxing Day Junkanoo. This under the tree prediction.
See, I
And we-
switched that topic quick, right?
Yeah. And what?
So, what are you
What
talking
category
about
won't
in
go
terms
first?
of it? Well, right now, let's say they under
Choreography?
pressure because this the new beginning.
Okay.
This post-COVID era, we under the new normal. Wasn't no junkanoo for 2 years.
And the leading groups, we can break it down in categories. Choreography. What else we can do?
Choreography, music.
Music. And what they judging these three?
Just choreography, music, and overall.
Overall. Okay. And I can tell you, we can
Who
go.
can carry choreography
Who
and
can
who can
carry
carry
choreography.
music, and who can carry the
And
overall.
and this Tony under the tree,
Junkanoo.
Junkanoo.
Finals prediction coming out in third place. Now, which category you doing first?
We can do choreography.
Okay. Who come in third?
And the A group, coming over in choreography.
Choreography.
Watch this. Roots. The shocker coming.
What, they can win?
Lose. They coming third.
Go on then. Keep talking.
In second place, the Valley Boys.
Okay.
And in third place,
And in
first
first
place, One Family.
Choreography.
Choreography.
Okay.
You notice I didn't put no
Anybody
Saxon
out
in there.
there listening?
You know I ain't say no Saxon in there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I say?
Roots coming third.
Roots, the
Valley
Valley,
second.
and One Family
And
can win
One Family,
choreography. In the A group.
Okay.
In music,
Mm-hmm.
third place,
Yeah.
the Saxon.
Third place Saxon.
In music now,
Yeah.
second place,
Uh-huh.
the Warhogs.
Music?
Music.
Okay.
And in first place,
Uh-huh.
the Valley Boys.
Music.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the Warhogs, but anyhow.
And overall,
Saxon music third.
Saxon coming,
Third in
Third in
music.
music.
Okay.
and the Warhogs coming second,
Mm-hmm.
and the Valley Boys can win
Why
music.
you crossing? These people have stress going into Christmas.
In the A category,
Overall now.
overall,
Yeah. The winner. No, the third place.
third place, One Family.
Whoa.
Second place, the Saxon.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner overall,
Gotta be your
the Valley Boys.
Yeah, Valley. There's a Valley man.
And trust me, that's my prediction.
Now, if it don't come out like that, who could come to you for what?
They can come to me anytime.
And what gonna
Come
be?
to me. Come
Who
anytime.
could counter?
I can buy
Anyone who
you-
could counter predict?
And if you use a Saxon
If
or
you-
use a whatever,
One Family,
when
Warhog.
the day come,
But now listen, they gotta predict in advance though, because
Yeah, they
then
gotta predict.
anybody can. So you gotta predict. Come to the page
and predict.
and give your prediction. If it is counter
If you think
predicted
it's different,
to
you
what,
give it.
yes,
You give it.
go to the
The
under the tree
Under the Tree
page
chat.
and give your prediction. Overall music and choreography, and then Tony will have to deliver whatever it is that you decide he have to pay for his error in his prediction.
And listen,
If your predictions come true and his
and
is
you get a
wrong,
bottle.
a bottle.
Get a good
Okay.
bottle, a good bottle.
All right.
So, remember what I say.
So you're going to B
It's
category now?
Well, the B category,
Only one group
only
in
one
the
group
B
is in category.
Colors, right?
Yeah,
Colors overall and
yeah.
everything.
But
But didn't they have another group?
yeah, Conquest for Christ.
Oh, okay.
And they have Fancy Dancers, and then they have Foxhill Congos.
Okay.
But
you
the
ain't-
judges can always put Colors.
Colors need to be elevated to
no.
category A
Colors win because
because they are the best.
no,
But
no,
why?
no.
The music, man. They're
No.
good with music.
Colors,
They're good with
Colors win because
the others.
Colors meet all the criteria.
Okay, and the others don't.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
enough. They got the right amount of people in this time.
Right. And
See.
they just look good too.
Yeah, these look good, but
Perform well.
they don't have the competition.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
needed down there.
And
So
see,
they need to put somebody. I hear a
Now
lot of
you
people
will know-
keep saying the music makers need to go to category B.
yeah, but the music makers need to get some more numbers,
Okay.
and the music makers could be a force to reckon
They
with.
used to be a force.
No, but
to
they
reckon
can.
with.
They have one of the unique sound in music. So you could imagine if they get
Everything else in order. Choreography. All right.
and they get more bodies.
Mm.
But and my prediction just ain't come. I went to the practice. You know,
I hear you say you've been going to the
I go on the practice. I
practices.
go and check it out. I go and check it
Okay.
out. I secretly hide
So based on what you see,
when
but,
costume.
but I think
Bay
I
Street
think
is a
this-
different culture.
I think
Bay
this,
Street is a different culture,
Yeah, and I think this.
and I know I can catch eternal hell from the Showtime people. They know who they are. Them Showtime people, all they can be all over me.
Yeah.
They what? I can
Yeah.
hear that Showtime. They all gonna be.
Well, you notice you didn't put Roots in the overall for first, second, and third.
No, Roots ain't gonna make it in the overall.
You don't think they
Nah.
are? Okay.
Warhorse ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
See, there's.
So
Let's talk
Saxons,
Junkanoo.
Valley, and one family.
Let's talk Junkanoo. Organization. If Roots was organized properly and had organization, nobody could beat Roots.
Okay. Yeah, because when they first came out, they was a force to reckon
They
with.
don't have the organization and the backing. They might win one parade. Anybody
Okay.
can win, but consistently they can't because they beat themselves.
Okay.
See, in Junkanoo, you can't beat yourself.
Okay.
If you have the costume and you have the music, why you ain't winning?
That's a good question.
All right, but every time you come Bay Street, and they know they beat themselves. There's no.
So they maybe COVID gave them a rest over that they will stop beating themselves and they may surprise you this year.
See, listen, and I ain't being biased, you know. When I say
I use a Junkanoo.
yeah, I'm being
I
biased.
use a veteran
I
Junkanoo.
watched. I go to the Saxon practice. I go to the Valley practice. I've been to one family. See, Saxon practice is organized. You know structure organized. The Valley practice structure organized. But when you go past that, there is something about these other groups. They don't have that base and all.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, it's
I don't know.
experience too.
Yeah,
It's experience.
but it could be.
yeah.
It could be. See, this is my humble opinion. I really believe that new faces need to come to the front,
Okay.
but I believe the old faces need to steer it.
Okay. I agree with that.
You understand what I mean? The old faces need to be there to steer it, and the new faces need to bring new ideas, bring new vision. See, when you have, the Valley is very, very arrogant. The airheads and they
That's
walk.
your group.
Yeah, when I can talk from my Valley. They're very arrogant airheads. So they think they own Junkanoo. you don't own Junkanoo. You have to bring it on Bay Street.
Okay.
So practice will be good.
Mm-hmm.
But that don't win Junkanoo.
Okay.
Oh, we had good practice. And
Performance
we had
on Bay is
you
what
come
win
bring it on
eh?
Bay.
Mm.
And then in the olden days where Junkanoo was like this, you gotta shake your backside.
Mm.
You don't come out there walking and like you done win.
Officiating eh?
Because you got name of the valley.
Oh, okay.
No, you gotta go get it.
Mm.
And when you learn
It's
to,
like NBA.
yeah, when
Gotta
you
show what you know.
when you learn to beat everybody in every
Mm-hmm.
area, to send a strong message. The valley hasn't done that for years.
Okay.
They might have done it and win, but there's too much airheads around the organization, and their words, oh, we ain't like them, or we don't do this and we do that. It's time that you leave that alone. It's time that let's go on Bay Street and rush.
Yeah.
Let's take Junkanoo on Bay Street. Let's stop talking about who cheat, who rob. Take it on Bay Street. Leave it on Bay Street. That's where you leave it. Yeah. When the people say for 600 points, the Valley Boys. For 630 points, the music makers. When they say, and first place, the Saxon, you suck your teeth, your heart hurt, and you say, I can kill him New Year's.
Okay.
See, that's
So-
what you do. That's the olden days Valley.
So we're gonna continue
Yeah.
this discussion
Next week, we're talking Christmas and
this
Junkanoo.
week because Saturday coming is Christmas Eve, and we won't have a show on Christmas Eve because people are gonna be busy doing their own to do. What we will do is we will have our show on Friday. So for this week and next week, which will be next Friday, will be New Year's Eve, not Friday coming now. Okay, because this Friday coming is the eve of Christmas Eve. So we will have our next show on Friday the 23rd at 4 p.m. And Tony did promise that he was going to sing, so he think this is singing for you, all right? But Christmas Eve, he said, the eve of Christmas Eve, Friday coming at 4 p.m., we will be going live. And then on Friday the 30th, also, we will do a pre-New Year's show. So be sure to lock it in on your calendar. We will advertise by Wednesday, Thursday, and you will see the notice of us going live on Friday instead of Saturday. So don't stress in your relationship. Don't let Christmas bring extra stress to you. Instead, do what I do. Take a journey through Christmas. There's a song that talks about the 12th day of Christmas. You can expand it or you could contract it, but just do not stress. Okay? It's a time of enjoyment. And you don't need a man or a woman in order to enjoy Christmas. You can have friends and families, and you can enjoy being by yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay? And heaven and nature sing. So enjoy your week.
Christ who is born. Gone.
Tony writing his own lyrics now to Joy to the World. But anyhow, Friday, 4 p.m., we will continue, and at that time, Tony will continue to talk Junkanoo, and Tony will also sing for you. Take care, stay safe. This is flu season. Boost up your immune system, especially if you're planning on going